I met Olivia totally by accident, and it felt like there was some kind of cosmic design behind it. Before I even realized what was happening, I had her phone number, and that same evening, I called her up to ask her out. Our bond developed quickly, we texted daily, and she came over to see me all the time. We spent hours watching movies, having deep talks, ordering takeout, and, of course, intimacy became a natural part of our time together. But there was always one thing. She would leave around 9 every evening. Every time I asked her to stay the night, she turned me down, saying she needed to get home because of her mom. "You're 24, not 15, I once said jokingly. "She must realize that you can't live with her forever." "She gets it, but she's not ready yet," Olivia replied, a sad look on her face as she slipped on her jacket in the hallway. "Let me meet her," I offered, thinking it might help. "I'll show her I'm responsible and reliable. I'll introduce you, just not yet." "She's going through a tough time right now," Olivia reassured me. "But she already cares about you in her own way." I told her you're a breath of fresh air. And I mean it. I really care about you. Her words warmed my heart, and I decided to brush off whatever was going on with her mom. But every time I suggested we do something, whether it was going on a trip, a picnic, or an overnight stay, Olivia always found an excuse. She blamed her mom's anxiety or her unpredictable work schedule that kept her busy on weekends. "It's like you only work Saturdays when I ask you to do something," I couldn't help but remark one day. "Just a coincidence," she replied nonchalantly, quickly changing the subject. I should have paid more attention to the signs, but I was too caught up in the moment to notice. Then one day, everything fell into place. We ran into each other outside my place, and I suggested we grab a bite at a cafe. Olivia hesitated, insisting we head straight to my apartment because she missed me so much. In the cafe, someone approached Olivia and said, "Oh, you're not alone?" A familiar voice said, sounding more strained than friendly. "How interesting. I just gave him a lighter," Olivia muttered under her breath, hoping I wouldn't hear. But there was no lighter, and soon enough we said our goodbyes, had dinner, and spent the evening at my place. Despite trying to ignore it, a strange feeling nagged at me. A week later, I got a message from one of Olivia's friends on social media. "Hey, I finally tracked you down. Remember me from the mall last week? I'm Catherine," the message said. I replied that I remembered, curious as to why she was so eager to get in touch. We started chatting, and soon enough, she told me something that made my blood run cold. Turns out that 3 years ago, Olivia and Catherine were close friends. Catherine had a boyfriend who liked Olivia, and she was secretly courting him. When the situation started to escalate, Catherine felt that it was turning into chaos. Naturally, this destroyed their friendship, but since they worked together, they couldn't completely avoid each other. Olivia ended up getting together with the guy. They dated for almost a year, and things were serious. Engagement plans, moving in together, even looking for wedding venues. But one fateful incident changed everything. During an argument while they were driving, Olivia impulsively pushed him, and her finger accidentally jabbed him in the eye. In the split second that followed, he lost control of the car and crashed into parked vehicles. Olivia was minorly injured, but the guy was left permanently disabled. For the past 2 years, she's been his caretaker, cooking, feeding him, and meeting all his needs. This revelation sent chills down my spine, making me question everything I thought I knew about Olivia. This new lifestyle was far from easy for her. Olivia had to come to terms with the harsh reality that her boyfriend was now disabled. Suddenly, the weight of their relationship and all its responsibilities fell squarely on her shoulders. Simple things like going for a walk or planning a trip together became impossible. It felt like every step forward was weighed down by his condition, making their bond even more strained. As I watched her navigate this heavy new reality, I couldn't help but wonder about my place in all of it. Was I just a distraction for her? A temporary escape from the emotional burden she was carrying? Or was I somehow filling the emptiness left by her previous relationship? Could it be that she was already thinking about leaving me behind, as if I were nothing more than a brief interlude in her life? But of course, I never got any answers to these lingering questions. One day, without warning, Olivia completely cut off communication with me. It became clear that Catherine had spilled everything, revealing the secrets I never knew. And just like that, I found myself in a strange, uncomfortable position. I had unknowingly stepped into a role I never intended to play. I was almost the one who stole her away from her heartbroken ex, the very same guy who had been deceived by her. Had I known the full story, I would have never gotten involved with her in the first place. Now, I was left feeling confused, betrayed, and uncertain about everything that had happened.